What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do a quick review of this FoodSaver Vacuum Sealing Machine. I'm going to tell you a lot of things that I like about it. I'm going to tell you one thing I think everybody should know before purchasing it. And I'm also going to show you this thing in action before the video is over. All right, so talking to some of the things that I think you should know about this. So first off, they say that the bags will help food stay fresh for up to 3 years. And I can say that we've had this for a little while. We actually had a FoodSaver previously, and there's been food in there for over a year that we've usually eaten. We don't usually let it go longer than that, but I will say that I wouldn't doubt it. These things actually work really, really well. My biggest thing and the main reason for getting it is that it makes sure that your chicken doesn't get freezer burned, which is a huge pet peeve of mine. One of the things I like about this model in particular is the fact that built into it, they have an area right here where you can actually cut your bag, which is really nice. So all you do is you open it up, you put a bag here, you press down, and then you can cut it. That's actually a big deal. Usually you have to use scissors or something else, and frankly, it's kind of annoying. So I'm really glad that they built that into here. I like that feature a lot. Beyond that, this model, they also have 2 sealing strips. So they have this one up here and right down here. I assume that was just from previous feedback with folks because sometimes the seals weren't as good as they should have been. And this one has that advanced technology, which apparently will help the sealing. And yeah, I can't say that it doesn't so far. Now I want to point this out as well. Now I haven't actually used this, but you can essentially plug this into here and you can seal up different jars and other accessories that FoodSaver as a whole offers. Another cool feature, something I don't personally use, we usually just use it for the bags, but I think that's something worth mentioning. So I had to dig in my drawer for this one, guys, but right here you're seeing, so this is a bag of bags that it comes with, and then here's kind of the roll of bags. This is a little bit used, but about this size. That's essentially what it comes with for bags. So it may make sense to get other bags before you, or when you're actually buying this. Now, before I get into the thing I think everyone should know about this before buying, I did want to answer a question that I saw quite a bit. And the question was, does the unit have to sit flat while in use? So I guess people are wondering, can you mount it or things like that? It is advised that you do not mount this. So it is advised that it says, just like this as you see, you know, kind of store it away and then take it out whenever you need to use it. In terms of the thing that I think everybody should know before buying this, so this is still technically a budget model, all right? It works well for most families, including ours. We have no complaints at all. But with a ton of use, it may make sense to buy a more expensive, reliable model. If you're really, really prepping a lot, it may make sense to do that. But that all said, let me go ahead and show you this thing in action so you can see exactly how it works. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is the different buttons. So we have dry food, moist food. You can press that to determine which one you're sealing. Here, if you just want to seal without sucking all the air out, you can do that as well. And then here we'll do the vacuum seal. For the purpose of this little tutorial here, I'm going to use the vacuum seal to show you how that works. Okay, guys, so for the first thing we have to do is cut the bag. So we basically lift this up here and we choose how much bag we want to cut. I will go to one of the lines here. We'll just go to this point. So we'll put this down. I'm going to center it to make sure that we're going to have a straight cut right there. And now I'm going to pull that across. Like I said, that's a nice little thing. That is now been cut. It's not sealed yet, but it is cut. And now that we have our cut bag here, the next step is to actually seal it. So pretty easy to do here. We just slide it into this right here. We go to here, we press it down. We flip this little latch here. And now we just need to press seal. So it is currently in the process of sealing it. All right, this should be all sealed. We'll undo that. And you can see that is the seal. Obviously can't go into the bag any other way anymore. Next, we have to put our food inside of here. So you can see you can make the size of the bag however big you want. For the sake of this little tutorial here, I'm just gonna throw some almonds in. I've got some almonds here. What we wanna do is turn it, take it, place the end of the bag here, right? And we are going to close. We're going to secure it. There we go. And now I'm going to make sure that it's on dry, which it is. If it was moist food, we would put it on there. And then we do vacuum and seal. And now it's actually going to do the seal itself. The vacuum is already done. And that's it. It has now been vacuumed and sealed. We will just unlatch it here. You can actually hear the air release if you listen closely. And now we've got some properly stored almonds. You can see not a lot of room for air there. And yeah, this is why we like the machine. It does a really good job, you guys. Keeps all the air out, which obviously will keep the food fresh.